Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to easily defeat the 7-star Hisuian Samurott raid here in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. For this raid, you're going to need a Miraidon. So if you own Pokemon Violet, you're good to go. If you own Pokemon Scarlet, hopefully you have a Miraidon in your possession. If not, I highly recommend using the community trade code, which I'll have on screen right now, or even going on Reddit and making a trade with someone there. Or if you have both copies of the game, just use Pokemon Home to transfer your spare Miraidon into Pokemon Scarlet, which is what I did. But you're going to need a Miraidon with a electric Terra type, holding a metronome, as we are going to be spamming 2 moves throughout the raid, and obviously make sure your Miraidon is level 100. For the ability, make sure it's Hydron Engine, as Miraidon's going to put down electric terrain and it's going to boost up its special attack. And speaking of special attack, make sure your Miraidon has a modest nature, as we want to have a higher special attack for this raid, and modest nature is just perfect because you get a higher special attack for a lesser attack. For the moveset, we're going to be using Metal Sound to lower Hisuian Samurott's special defense. We're also going to be using Parabolic Charge. This move is just to build up our Terra Orb, put out some damage, and on top of that, we're going to be getting some health back. Then for our big damage move, it's Electro Drift. For the EVs, I maxed out HP and special attack. I've seen people max out special attack and defense. It's honestly your personal preference, but I maxed out special attack and HP and put the rest into defense, and it's been working perfectly for me. Then obviously make sure to hyper train your Miraidon's IVs. Then you're good to go. You're ready for the raid. The next thing you have to do though is to get the perfect NPC, and for that you're going to want a Pokemon with Intimidate. Now in order to re-roll your NPCs, all you have to do is just play offline, go to a super easy raid, then click on challenge as a group, then just start up the raid. And if you get a Pokemon with Intimidate, which should be either Arcanine, Staraptor, or Paldean Tauros, finish the raid and your NPCs are locked in. But if you don't get a Pokemon with Intimidate, all you have to do is just close your game and repeat the process until you do get a Pokemon with Intimidate. Then after that, you are ready to take on Hisuian Samurott. However, if you don't have the raid in your game, simply just connect to the internet. Most of the time, you are going to get this little new screen popping up. And if you get this, the raid will be in your game. But if you don't get this screen, it's okay. Simply just go to the Poke Portal, go to Mystery Gift, go down to check Poke Portal news. And as soon as you get this box, your game is updated and the Hisuian Samurott raid is in your game. And I highly recommend making sure the raid's in your game before you do all the NPC resetting till you get to Intimidate Pokemon on your team. Just wanted to point that out real fast. But now that's in your game, just go to the raid, click on challenge alone because we are going in solo. The first thing you want to do is use 2 Metal Sounds back to back. Then after that, you spam Parabolic Charge 3 times to build up our Terra Orb. And in the process, we're healing up our Miraidon. And since we are spamming this move, Metronome comes into effect and we're doing a little bit more damage on the Hisuian Samurott. Then as soon as you can terrestrialize your Miraidon, then spam Electro Drift till you KO the 7-star Hisuian Samurott. And most of the time, it should only take 3 Electro Drifts. But I will admit, it's not always going to go smoothly in the raids. In one of my raids, my second Metal Sound missed, but I continued with the rest of the strat till the shield was broken to use my second Metal Sound. But at the end, I was still able to KO Hisuian Samurott. Then in another raid, I got KO'd after my second Metal Sound, but as soon as I got back into the fight, I continued on with the strat and was also able to KO Hisuian Samurott in that attempt as well. So as long as you just follow the moveset loosely, you'll be fine. But overall, this strat is super simple to follow. I think it's one of the most easiest strats out there for this 7-star Hisuian Samurott raid. Hopefully today's video was helpful for those who still need it. This is the last weekend to get the Hisuian Samurott in your collection. You have from now to the end of Sunday night to get them. But other than that, make sure to drop a like on today's video. Be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on those post notifications, all that good stuff. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. I'll catch you all in the next one.